Here we are with Oliver Schurman in his garden, which he calls To the Water's Edge. Isn't it fantastic, Oliver? Many congratulations on winning a prize here as well at Bloom.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us about the garden?
Well, the garden could be seen as a large retention area for urban flood water, and it's just actually an attractive a presentation how to use this water and create a feature of the water dripping over into a sunken seating area. And this is also purely functional because the water is actually dripping into a reed bed and flowing through the centre back out into a pump sump, which is pushing the water back into the main area.
Now, the amazing thing as we talk here in your garden is that there's a lot of people who've left Bloom and we're in your garden and we're actually able to hear the water because you don't have screaming children outside there. Isn't that true, Susan? The whole tranquility is absolutely fantastic.
It's much better like that when you've lost the crowds and you just have the water dripping and the sort of beautiful soft green and yellow planting around the edges.
I'm going to let you talk to Oliver about the planting scheme around.
Well, I know Oliver's grown most of these plants in his nursery, so he's going to have to take me through them because he grows a lot of stuff which is unusual to the general public. Take me through the tall yellow here, Oliver.
The tall yellow plant is called Buploirum longifolium, and we call it the yellow form. There's a more browner and rustier form, which is also very attractive. It's a tall, sun-loving perennial, very hardy, and an extremely good cut flower.
That's brilliant because it's not usual to get one that sort of light top to it, that sort of light feathery effect. And then we come down, you've got astilbes here, am I right?
There's various astilbes and a runcus especially, which is, I think, goat's beard. And combined with the Buploirum is the soft yellow of Alchemilla mollis.
Alchemilla is a great plant. I mean, it'll grow just about anywhere, I reckon, and good for flower arranging and good for anything. Now, your tiny bits of colour, you've got a lovely blue iris.
The blue iris is an Iris siberica, and it's called, I think, silver stripe. It's basically got a white margin around the petal, which sets off the petals beautifully.
And if I'm not mistaken, Iris siberica, they will grow in a sort of moist bog area or even in an ordinary border.
That's true. I mean, they need a certain amount of moisture in spring to push on, and during summer and so on, the whole area could actually dry out.
And the other little bit of colour I picked up on here, I don't know whether camera can get it, is there's a lovely little pink. I'm stuck at this distance as to what.
It's a very good long-lived perennial. You mean the one in between? Yes. That's the Turk-cap lily. It's called Lilium martagon. And Lilium martagon was one of the, say, 3 or 4 garden species of plants which survived 30 years of neglect in the walled garden where we now have the nursery.
That's brilliant. Well, there's a whole range of plants here, and all of which you grow in your nursery. And I know we have featured the nursery on Gardenville, so anyone wanting to get hold of you can get you at Mount Venus Nurseries, is that right?
That's right. We're up some laneways up the Dublin Hills, maybe a bit difficult to find, but you'll enjoy the drive.
Thank you, Oliver.
Well, Oliver, many congratulations on your prize-winning garden at Bloom this year, 2011. Oliver Schurman from his garden To the Water's Edge. Thank you for talking to us at gardenville.tv this afternoon.